Hi guys, I'm Danae Brazil and today I'm here finally making my first F1 video ever on the channel and will be the first of this, what already feels like is going to be very long season. I mentioned this at the end of the last video and maybe the one before it as well, that I would be making F1 content now as well as my usual movie stuff. So this is the beginning of that, and I thought it'd be no better place to start than with rating all 11 of the car liveries for the 2026 season. So we'll just get straight into it, I guess. Clearly my allegiances are on the wall behind me. That frame, this frame that's like kind of poking out is my mum's, what she supports, because I've gotten her into F1 last season, and this is where I'm at. What you can't see off camera is I have the matching Ferrari to that big Lego Red Bull. And then also the entire shelf of model cars as well. I've become so committed to the sport, and it's my 4th season now. Yeah, I really am obsessed, but let me pull up the liveries for the season. Also, just a quick editor's note, obviously all of the opinions given in this video are subjective and completely unserious on my part. We are literally just talking about the colours of race cars. It does not matter whether I like them or dislike them. It's just an opinion. It's just a dumb fun video. I have them in reveal order. So we will start with the Red Bull, which is the most important to me of the liveries because it's the one I'll end up with the most models of, no doubt. And yeah, I needed this to be a beautiful car, and it absolutely is. I think I'm going to give the 26 Red Bull a 9 out of 10. I fucking love this car. I mean, bringing back the chrome, it was so good. You know, this reminiscent of the Vettel kind of winning era, and yeah, the blue chrome looks fantastic. The white outlines are back on the Red Bull logo, which I may be less excited about that than the other stuff, but yeah. I also think Red Bull are quite good with their sponsor placements. None of them look too awkward or like clunky, which I think, as we're going to see, some of the other teams definitely have that problem. But yeah, no, the Red Bull's an easy 9 out of 10 for me. I love that car. I can't wait to buy models of it, honestly. My shelf is going to look incredible with those added. Sidebar. The on-track pictures of the Red Bull look incredible. Under the lights in Bahrain, it looks fucking fantastic. I just have to also mention that. Next up, after the Red Bull, we obviously have the V-Carb. I don't love the V-Carb. I don't hate it. I probably would give it like a 5. I think it's a 5. It's very average. There are things about it I quite dislike. I prefer last season's with the like gradient made out of the balls. I thought that was very cool looking. And this season, I don't know, they've got these kind of like pointed shapes, I guess, to try and follow the shape of the car, but I think from some angles it looks quite awkward and clunky. Yeah, it's not my favourite. Like from the side on it doesn't look bad, but then I've seen in person, like I saw on track photos and wasn't great. But yeah, the V-Carb is yeah, it's okay. It's really average. I think a 5 is reminiscent of that. I don't have a lot to say about it. Next up is the Haas, which I'm going to be giving an 8. It's a really nice car. Honestly, probably the best the Haas has ever looked, maybe other than the like black and gold one, but I actually think I prefer this. It looks really good. It looks even better on track. Like seeing on track footage of this car, it looks really aggressive. It's really clean. I think they have done, of the teams with the white liveries, which there are multiple this season, I easily think Haas is the best. I think also that they have the luck of their colour scheme being good in general. The white, black and red is a really nice combination, and they've used it really well here. They haven't overcomplicated it. The red stripe is really nice and it's really nicely placed. And in general, their sponsorship placements are again placed really well. I think that's the thing that ruins some of these liveries, is like the teams don't quite know what to do with some of the sponsors, and so they end up kind of being shoved in weird places, and it just looks strange. But yeah, the Haas is very good. Yeah, the red airbox, it's all really good. Yeah, 8. Next up, we have the Audi. Now every time I see the Audi, get irrationally angry. Like, something about this livery just enrages me, and it is so unfounded for me to be as annoyed as I am about this fucking car. But for me, I'm so mad, I think, because they have a great colour scheme. This is like steel slate grey with the neon orange and black should be a winning livery colour combination. However, deciding to put the orange in this big fucking square on the side is so irritating to me. It pisses me off when I look at it. I'm giving this a 3, and the 3 points I'm giving is solely for the colour scheme and because I do like what they've done with like the airbox and stuff, but this big fucking orange square is like such an eyesore, and I do think in person on track it looks slightly better, especially when the car is in motion. Like, I think I get what they were trying to do, but I don't want the car to look like it's been chopped in half and glued together, and that is just what I get when I look at this fucking black and orange square. Like, I'm immediately so much more angry as soon as I look at this car. Like, yeah. A 3 honestly is like my most charitable points I can give it, because I genuinely am so frustrated every time I look at this car. Like, if they had done the black and grey in some cool way and put a nice orange stripe down the side of it, oh my god, it would look so good. But no, for whatever reason, they've decided at Audi that a big orange square will look really nice on the side of an F1 car, and I just cannot stand for it. Next up is the Mercedes. I'm so torn on the Mercedes. I think I'll give it, like, now that I've sat on it for a while longer, I think I could give it a 6. Like, as per usual, the Mercedes colour scheme is one of the best. The black, the silver with that, like, teal, seafoam kind of colour is really nice. And I'm in the kind of group of people that do like the new stripes on the car. However, my issue is where the stripes end and the Mercedes stars begin at towards the back of the car. For me, where those two kind of meet looks so awkward and like is a bit of a clusterfuck. Like, it's so cluttered. Like, the stripes look really good, I think, especially from front on or like top down, looks great. But the stars and the stripes, it's like they didn't quite know what to do to end either of those patterns. So when you look at the like back end of the car, that back third of the car is so overrun with just like patterns, and it's so distracting, and it's annoying because aside from that, I actually think the stripes are a cool addition. I think the stripes themselves, those silver stripes, are really well shaped to the car and along the side pods, the way they've done that. But it's the stars and the stripes, it's so much, and I don't get it, so it's a 6. And I feel like a Mercedes should look better than this, because they just have to do a black and silver car that looks nice, and we've instead just put so many things on it. Next up is the Ferrari. Now, I feel better about the Ferrari livery than I did when they first revealed it. However, that isn't saying much, because all they had to do was not make it as ugly as last year's car, which had that fucking white stripe up down the side of it. That big, I'm like looking at my models of it to try and like jog my memory. That big boxy white stripe so I could throw the HP logo in it. And now listen, I think they've done a better job of trying to integrate that obnoxious blue logo this year. Like, I think the white, that shape is better, but it's just frustrating because I don't want the Ferrari to be white in general. I want a red car when I look at a Ferrari. It's that simple. However, we have to put this fucking white here to try and distract from the blue of the HP. And now that I've watched onboards, especially from testing, I don't love that when you look at the Ferrari from the onboard camera, it is majority white. So that camera angle that we look at a ton is mostly white, which really frustrates me. Like, I want every angle I look at the Ferrari to be mostly red, and the fact we have so much white on it just really ruins it. I think I can give it now maybe similar to the Mercedes, a 6. Like, I think it should be better than it is, but I'm less offended now. I do think it looks quite good under the lights. It's just, again, it's so much white, and I just don't want that much white on a Ferrari. I'm sorry. It's that simple. I just don't. I want a red Ferrari. When I look at the Ferrari, I want a red car, and for that reason alone, it gets a 6. Next up, we have Alpine. This one's going to be short because they literally plastered the same livery on the car as last year, which, listen, it's a nice livery. Like, the Alpine colours are nice. That really nice blue, metallic blue chrome look. It's a really nice shade of blue, and the baby pink goes really well with it. I think it's a very nice livery. I get why they've just repeated it because, you know, they don't need to try and ruin it. It's very nice, but it is also quite boring. I don't know, because it's the same, it's not really exciting, but I'd probably give a 7 for the Alpine. I do like the Alpine livery. I just wish it was more interesting. Next up is the Williams, also known as the fucking sponsorship template car. I want the Williams to be nicer than it is. Also, I like the shades of blue. We now have the Atlassian blue, we have got the normal Williams darker blue, and we now have the Barclays light blue. And I do like the light blue. I like the presence of the white for the Komatsu and also the other logos around it. My issue is, like, with the color blocking. I don't even necessarily hate the color blocking on here, except that makes it so obvious that every sponsor got like a template and was like, where do you want your name on the car? How much money will you give for that? Which is a little, like, I wish it was less obvious. As per usual, the Duracell sponsor, where the placement of that is fantastic as always. My frustration with the color blocking is the stripes breaking up is even worse. Like, putting a black stripe in between, like especially the Barclays blue and that white, putting a stripe in between it and then putting another stripe like around it, around the top of that side pod, is so distracting. It really makes it look like a template that's been filled in. And it sucks because I do think it's quite a nice color scheme, but it's just so, yeah, it looks like a template has been filled in and it's a bit awkward. Because I swipe the colors, I think it's something like, I'm between a 5 and a 6. I'm going to give it a 6. I do still think it's quite a nice car. I just, that stripe in between, that's all I look at when I look at this car, is that stripe between the Barclays and Komatsu spots is like so jarring. Also, we don't need to all put our sponsorship on the fucking rims, by the way. Like, not all the wheels need that. And these, like, Poker, whatever, what's the brand on there? Those Jackpot City sponsorships are quite a lot to look at, I've got to say. I think the only time that works is on the McLaren, but yeah, a 6 for Williams. Next up we have the Cadillac. I'm really not a fan of the Cadillac livery. I wish they would have just chosen one of the sides and done it, even though it would have been boring. Like, I think the white side is significantly nicer than the black side of this livery. I don't know, there's something about how maybe it's like they've taken the picture or something, but it looks weird. Also, the fact that we now know the chrome that is in the renders is not present on the real car. That was the one saving grace of the Cadillac, was, oh my god, there's real chrome on it. Just for us to find out there is in fact no chrome, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, the Cadillac I'm giving like a 4, because I do think, like, separately they would be decent liveries. However, the fact that they're split, it looks so disjointed. I find the asymmetry very annoying to look at. I don't like it. So yeah, that's a 4-star rated livery for Cadillac. And that's me being generous, I'd say, because I actively dislike this car. Next up is the McLaren, which is the exact same of last year, but uglier. It's honestly, it's a 4 or 5. I think it's honestly, no, because I don't hate it as much as the Cadillac, so I have to give it a 5. It's a 5. It's the same livery as last year, but it looks worse because they haven't like made changes to make it suit the new car shape better. In particular, the black stripe down the side looks awful because it's so warped by the shape of the side pods and the engine cover that they didn't like change it so it would line up better. They've just slapped it on there so it looks awkward and warped, and I hate it. The Google Chrome like sponsorships on the wheels still looks really good. As always, the McLaren like papaya orange works very well. It's a nice identifiable colour. But yeah, that stripe and the way it sits on this new car is just not working for me at all. So it is a 5. Finally, we have Aston Martin, which I don't know how they've managed to make a colour scheme that should be good this ugly. It's honestly, that thing is a 4. Like, the Aston Martin green is great, and I like that highlighter yellow. I just don't like the way they've placed it, especially on the side pods on this car. Okay, we're back. My camera died, so I had to recharge that quickly. But, as I was saying, the biggest killer of the Aston Martin livery is the fucking wing. That blue Aramco wing on this otherwise green car is so jarring, and I don't understand why it needs to be blue, like if that's a requirement, when the Aramco logo is on this car a bunch of times and is not fucking blue. Like, that bright baby blue with the green of the Aston Martin is so jarring. I hate it. I can't remember, did I give this a score before the camera died or not? If so, it's getting, honestly, another 4. There's a lot of 4s. Like, it's an average lot of liveries this season, just in general. But yeah, it's like there are things about the Aston Martin that are good. I think, again, the fluoro yellow and green is a good combination. It's just, I don't love the way it's been implemented. But that wing, that fucking blue wing is rough, I'll be honest. And yeah, that is my ratings of the liveries. So if I'm ranking them, worst livery is the Audi, 100%, solely because of the way they've implemented that colour scheme is so endlessly frustrating to me. Although also I will throw the Cadillac in there as well, because I think those two are just, I'm so annoyed when I look at them. And the best is easily the Red Bull, and I'm not just saying that because I am a Red Bull fan. I genuinely think that car looks phenomenal. It looks even better on track. I'm so excited to see it race. I'm hoping it's a fast car and a reliable one as well. But yeah, that is my first F1 video on the channel, I guess. And that was my thoughts on all 11 F1 liveries for the 2026 season. I am excited about the new season. I have to say that testing and kind of the information we're getting, I'm not thrilled. I'm concerned about the actual racing and the kind of management that's required from the drivers this season potentially. But yeah, I'm always happy for there to be F1 on, so I'm excited for the season to kick off. And I'm filming this on the 17th, 19 days now, which it feels like the break has kind of gone really quickly, but at the same time, like, feels like a million things have happened in the world of F1, that's for sure. But yeah, so you will be seeing driver ratings from me after the Australian Grand Prix. That will be the next F1 related video on the channel. Yeah, there might be something in between. We'll see how I'm feeling, if there's anything I want to talk about. But yeah, I will be doing driver ratings for every Grand Prix this season. So yeah, obviously that will kick off soon. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. And if you'd like to see even more from me, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post there pretty regularly, especially Instagram. That's also where all of my makeup and special effects work lives. And you'll also see me post stories about F1, especially if either good or bad things happen to Max Verstappen, because that is really what I'm watching for. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.